Welcome back to the Hip Hop Barbershop presents Baby All Up in Your Face.
Okay, let's talk about women losing their femininity. I'm gonna touch on this, and I know I'm gonna get some throwback,
See, man.
but I'm gonna have to. The reason why I'm touching on it because
Brother Hurt warned me about these
but
conversations.
you gotta understand. See, they was talking about us losing our masculinity, but they're doing the same thing.
They losing their femininity.
Think about it.
Femininity.
I got some opinions about that. I'm gonna wait and hear what you got to say.
The reason why I'm saying
I see
is,
a whole lot going on with that.
Okay, the reason why I'm saying this is like, for example, the only time you see women wear dresses when at church, club, or a funeral, right?
Right.
Or in the summertime when they trying to show off their attributes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They go out with the summer dress on and they got everything wiggling around back there.
Yeah, but the thing with the woman now is their main dress code is the yoga pants, stretch pants.
Right.
You go anywhere, that's what the stretch pants, no matter.
Well,
winter,
it's comfortable,
spring,
so that's what they do.
You know, it's like they get on us about, you always wear joggers all the time. But what I'm saying is, what I'm seeing with this trend going on, it seems like a lot of women, they don't wear boots, they don't wear heels anymore. They just wear sneakers. It's like
They're trying to be comfortable.
yeah, it's trying to be comfortable. You know, when we was coming up,
It was more. Yeah, it was different. Yeah.
everybody women had on heels. It
more
was a
often.
sign.
Yeah, professional women did. Yeah, professional women wore heels.
And even if you go out to the club, they had on heels, boots. Now it's just like, okay, let me throw on something tight, some sneakers, and I'm good. So my thing is, as you have, you got girls, I got a girl, you got a girl, and we be around women. How can we change this narrative, because it's a narrative that I don't like? You know what I'm saying? My opinion. I'm just saying, America, it's something that I don't like.
Communicate. You know what I'm saying? Like I told mine, I was like, yo, you're a Jordan girl. Like, you know me. I have 2 pair of sneakers, and you might have seen me wear them maybe once since you know me.
Right.
Like, and that's been many years. Like, I don't wear sneakers every day. I might wear sneakers once or twice a year. But the point is, if you are heavy, this dude's heavy into Jordans and LeBrons and all this other kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. But I'm noticing girls doing the same thing. I'm seeing girls with 50-11 pair of Jordans. Like you said, they might have a pair of heels or whatever, but they're dressing way more casually, and dudes are dressing way more casually. You don't see dudes going out to the club dressed up. Yeah. You see dudes with Jordans and this and that and fitted hats and stuff.
Well,
so the whole
like
game has changed.
It seemed like the club ain't the club no more.
Nah, it's changed a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's changed a lot. But to my point, you know what I'm saying? Both of us are dressing more casually now. Dudes are not dressing up, and women are not dressing up. You know what I'm saying? And when they are, like you said, it's for an occasion. You know what I'm saying? So, but mainly, to hit your situation on the head with that, you got women that are not living in their femininity because no man is putting them in the position to. They out here struggling. They out here trying to balance 50,000 different things. If you're in a relationship with them where you take certain things off of their shoulders to where they can relax a little bit more, then they'll express more of that femininity. Of course, they got to run around out here hard and this and that when they got a million things to deal with.
Hold on, son.
Okay, break this down.
Hold up now.
Let's hit some nerves, y'all.
Cause see, it ain't always that easy, son.
Nobody said it's easy.
It's a lot of cats that give and take care of, and they take advantage of those.
Yeah, well, it got to be a two-way street now. Reciprocation is always in order.
But it's still hard to tell. You see what I'm saying? That's the point I'm getting to. Yeah, it has to be 2 ways with somebody that's equally yoked.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But if it's a one-way ticket every time somebody wants something, then that's not cool.
Well,
and number 2, hold on. I'm just getting to the point. The point is like, yes, men need to give women something to hold on to. A man has to be in his masculinity, which means he has to be a provider and all those things, all those traditional things. You see what I'm saying?
For some households, yeah.
I mean, but that's traditional, being a provider, bringing home the bacon, taking home.
These days, being traditional ain't what women want.
And that's what I was getting ready to get
Some
at.
women want it, but not all of them.
No, they want that, but they don't want to be traditional women. And I'm talking about modern day women.
There's some that feel
like
that, yes.
Older women that's like fed up, and usually you see them like they was bad back in the day. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, I got time.
I know a healthy amount of women over the age of 30 who, if they could, would get married, lay back, and take care of the home, take care of the kids, and ride it out like that. But I also know a healthy amount of women over the age of 30 who like, I don't want no man, I'm independent, I'm gonna do this and do it. I'll get with my man when I want to, and I'll send him home when I want. So you got both sides of the coin.
Usually the women are like, they probably got their own money and
of course,
all that,
no woman is financially frustrated. You know what I'm saying?
Talking like that, right?
Of course. But the point is different strokes for different folks.
And then that's where it comes in. She's becoming a provider.
Right. You as a man, you got to figure out where your lane is. Just like on Facebook, I'm always seeing in some of the groups that I'm in, there's always the 50-50 argument. And it's like, if you can afford to take care of the home and have your wife take care of the kids and all, then cool. Right. But a lot of people in the group are like, well, the way things are in 2024, it takes two incomes. No, it takes two incomes if one of the incomes is not sufficient to do it. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
And if you choosing your partner, you probably already knew that.
Right. So some people that works and some people it don't work. If you need to go 50-50, then do that.
But that ain't even really, that's a given, because 50-50 either or is better than 100.
Right. But see, where women are complaining is they say, man want me to come 50-50, but I got to do this and I got to do that and do that. Where's the time for me to do that?
That's because they're assuming.
Right.
See, number one, like for instance, I take me and my wife, I put us on the block.
Okay.
All right. Now, number one, I come in, I work, I do my thing. But if I see something need to be cleaned in the crib, I'm gonna do it if I can get to it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So women be assuming that when dudes say these things, that's what they want, that they're not going to help.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That don't mean that they jump to that off the gate without even knowing that a man also has duties around the house, even when he works.
Right. It's true.
So we both play our roles, and I be the best man that I can be, and you be the best woman that you can be. But where the problem lies is when women and men try to be each other.
True. Oh, I see what you're saying. Switch roles.
Like you sitting up there, I gotta come home and I gotta be combative with another man. You see what I'm saying? Nah, dudes ain't looking for that.
Yeah, right. I feel you saying.
Dudes want to come home to some peace.
Right.
We simple creatures.
Give me a minute to decompress when I get in. Don't hit me upside the head with all your problems right away.
And I will do the same for you, because in that I'm doing the same for you.
Right.
When you get home, you're going to get your time to kick your feet up for a second.
Ain't nothing worse than coming in and being bombarded with shit when you.
Yeah, I'm not going. When you come home and I know you tired.
Right.
If anything, I'm just going to ask you, is you hungry? Because we'll probably order out.
Right.
If we both tired.
Right.
Or somebody in the household is going to be like, shoot, what you feel like eating? I'm a cook.
Or whatever.
From time to time.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So you see what I'm saying? So it depends. You get in where you fit in if you go on 50-50. But if you go on 100 to her 0, then I need to come home to some food.
Yeah. I mean, it's all like I said.
Please have the house, not being no slave. Right. I don't want no slave.
Right. But
I don't want, and I'm not demanding. I'm just asking that if you want me to do this, then can you do this?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Versus me cutting the grass and you doing the laundry.
Yeah. I mean, folks got to do what works for them. I know married couples that, like you said, they move the way you move. They do what needs doing at the time.
But women jump on men like when they say that, they think that men be just wanting a slave. First thing that come out their mouth is like they get stuck on the words. Like if I say I want you to be submissive, no, I don't want you to be a fucking puppet or my slave. You see what I'm saying? When I'm saying submissive, it's like not me and it's not me. They take it negative.
That's why I don't even use the word.
Yeah, they don't.
But see,
that word.
I
don't even use it that way.
But then you want me to be masculine.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what.
Like we gotta get past the words, and we gotta understand each other. If you marry me, you know I'm not saying nothing to try to hurt you.
That's why I said no matter what we do, you can't win.
Yeah, so if you want me to be that traditional dude, which any real man, he really wants to take on all the bills if he can.
See, this is why I don't want 50-50. I don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm at a position where I can pay for the crib. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What I want her to do, whoever that may be, whoever that is in my life, pay for your own goddamn car.
Yep.
Your own insurance. And then you're going to pick up these utilities, or at least a lion's share of them, because the biggest bill is what? Is the crib.
Right.
So if I'm paying $1,600, $1,700, $1,800 mortgage, and you ain't got to worry about that, what's a gas bill? What's a power bill?
Right, but she
You know
gonna
what I'm saying?
set, but
So
that's where
I removed that equation from them. No woman can come to me with that 50-50 because I'm already ahead of that game. We're not going to do it. It'll be more like 70-30 in my favor, because if I'm paying for the house, you can't say nothing else to me.
and if you can do that, do
Right,
that.
and that's what I'm saying. If
As
you in a
man,
position to
yeah,
do that, it
as a
makes
man,
it
if you
easier
could do
than
that,
having
do
to even
that.
sit up and talk about 50-50
Well,
because
like, I
it changes
believe-
the stakes.
I believe that the man should pay 100% of the bills in order to get the total package as far as what he wants from a woman. I know me. You know, if you ain't there yet, any real man that want to be a provider and he know that his wife love him, or he know that his girl is there for him, trust me, that's his goal.
My thing is, dude, how much is child care right now for 1 month? I don't know because I'm not in that boat. How much is
Yeah,
child
I
care?
don't know, but I
I
know
know
it's
it's
like
up.
How much was it when you paid for Jordan
it
for
was
child care?
$200 a week.
Okay, so
Now it's
200.
probably $300 or $400.
Okay,
a week,
so
maybe.
let's say it's $300 a week. 300 times 4, that's $1,200, right?
Yep.
Now $1,200 for some people
Right.
is a paycheck. Real
Yeah.
talk.
You right.
And that's
right.
after taxes, right?
Right.
So if it costs $1,200 just to keep a kid in daycare, and I got the ability to pay for everything around the house, in a situation like that, it makes sense for her to stay home, so we don't have to pay $1,200
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever for a
yeah.
month
She
for
don't have
child
to
care,
work, though.
right? And do that laundry, keep that kitchen in tight and whatever,
see, that's
and
where
open
that
your legs
fall-
up at the due time.
And see,
that's
that's
it.
where that falls into that category.
You know what I'm saying? When you got expenses that it would behoove you to keep her in
But
the
see,
home
that's not
rather than paying
50-50
$2,000 a month. That's right, but that's my point. Some
that can work
situations
like
it makes
that.
sense to, and some it
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
If you don't have young kids, it might be better for her to get out there and bring in $1. But if you got, that's just one child. So imagine if you got 2 children in daycare.
Right.
They can't afford to be. It's easier to just be like, baby, stay home.
Plus
Handle that.
Pampers and
And everything else to go with it
too.
and everything else to go, but without even talking about that, just the daycare bill alone makes it work. Unless your woman making $6-7 grand a month, stay your butt home. If it's $2,000 a month for childcare, I don't need it. Stay home. You know what I'm saying? Like, the bills will get paid if we got to do all that. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. So, but everybody, like you said, some people got to move differently with the situation.
Because everybody's finances
Right.
ain't the same. If that was the case, I'm sure everybody.
But dog,
be
that's a
moving
lot
the
for a doggone daycare bill.
same. And the prices ain't doing nothing but shooting up right
Right.
now.
And
So
and some people like to work. Some people don't like being home, stuck at home.
You might not like it, but before you paying $2,000 or $3,000 a month just for a damn babysitter,
Yeah.
you might need to.
Yeah, I know.
You know,
But you know how people are after a month. I got to get out. I got to get out of the house.
find
you know
another
what I
way
mean?
to find another way to handle that.
Right.
Because if you got to pay that, like I said, and let's be honest, there's some people where that daycare bill is not just their check every 2 weeks. That's their monthly take home.
That's true.
Everybody ain't holding. So if you got a $2,000 or $3,000 daycare bill or whatever the case may be, and all you grossing after taxes is $3,000 a month, then yeah, it makes sense for you to sit at the crib and let the other party
Money
play
do
the.
not go nowhere.
You feel me? I mean, so I understand that you got the daddy daycares and you got the moms that stay home. It's all about what makes sense for you. I'll never tell
Right,
another
that's
man
what I
what's
was
best for
about
him
to
to
say.
do.
That's
Never,
what I was about to say.
because I see what it is with my friends and all the shit that they've been through. You know what I'm saying? No, real talk. We know what it is. We have friends that have paid child support on children for 20 years that turned out to not be theirs.
Yeah.
We have
Oh,
friends
yeah.
that's been married and divorced 3-4 times. I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah, you're right.
So I've had enough experience to observe, like, okay, that's what I
Anything
don't want to
can
do.
happen.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So if you have a child and it's
Careful
costing
who
you
you
that
lay
much,
down with and who you marry.
You lay down with dogs, you get up with fleas. So if you have if your bills are set up to the point where you got to take care of daycares and the daycare is that high, dude, she needs to sit down. Yeah.
All right. Well, check this out, baby.
I told you.
Yo, we get ready to have to get on up out of here.
Okay, Flack.
All right, but this is a head buster. All right, it was good. So check it out. This is Octa Barber. I got my man Louis Hicks and
What's
DJ
good? What's
Flo
good?
up in the
Yo.
building. Yo, this is the Hip Hop Barbershop presents, baby, on WDRB Media, the voice of the community. Believe that.
Peace.